Colorado State Fair. This is Devin.
Hi, Devin. This is Cool K from Countyfairgrounds.net, and I hear that the Colorado State Fair is coming up starting August 23rd.
It sure is. We're getting very close.
Okay, so it runs August 23rd through September 2nd. How many people attend this event?
Last year we had a little over 500,000, so we're hoping to get close to that this year.
Okay. All right, and tell the listeners where you're located and what's the parking like.
Yep, we are in Pueblo, Colorado. We're in a fairly residential area, so parking is kind of limited. We do have we don't have on grounds parking, but we have a few parking lots close by us, and then a lot of parking is just in residential areas around the grounds.
Okay. Do you have any capabilities of handling handicapped people?
Yes, we do have ADA parking right outside a few of our entrance gates. Again, we don't really have a parking on grounds, but outside of our main entrance gates, we do have some accessible parking available. Okay. There is also a shuttle, so Pueblo Transit runs a shuttle for us that leaves from our Main Street garage here in the city and drops folks off at the main entrance gate. So if you don't want to try and find parking, you can also take the shuttle and come right in.
Okay. All right. So if I'm a senior coming in there, what do I do first?
It depends. We have, of course, all of your favorite fair foods, from corn dogs to funnel cakes and, everything in between, deep fried green chilies, sloppers, which are Pueblo favorites. We have plenty of free attractions to visit, to see. We have our exhibit buildings and the Creative Arts Building, so that features all of our entries. So quilts, baking, floriculture, all those kinds of things that folks make and enter. You can view those. We have plenty of stages with free entertainment all day long. We have concerts, we have rodeos, we have monster trucks, we have something for everyone.
Okay. Well, as a senior, and I am one, as a senior, getting around in something like this is concerns me. So do you like people get a map when they walk in the door?
Yep, absolutely. We have maps, and it's a little booklet. It has a schedule of all the events for each day. It has a map of the fairgrounds. So yes, you will get that when you enter. And then we also have throughout our grounds, we have they're trains, and they're kind of like shuttles that take you around. They stop kind of at each end of the fairgrounds and then at one spot in the middle. So if you do have a hard time getting around, you can hop on one of those trains and take the shuttle.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you about restrooms. What are the restrooms like?
We do have restrooms all throughout the grounds. We try to identify them with large flags so you can see where they all are, and then most buildings have restrooms as well. Okay.
All right. Now if I come in the gate, heaven help me, with a whole bunch of kids under the age of 12, what do I do first?
One great thing we have is it's called our Colorado Proud Farm Trail. It's a very interactive exhibit, and kids can walk through there. They walk in. They get a basket, and they get to visit different stations that represent different agricultural commodities in Colorado. So they'll walk through a peach orchard and pick a peach and put it in their basket. They'll go to the next station and milk a cow, and then they'll go to another station and dig a San Luis Valley potato out of the potato pit, and just a variety of stations. So once they complete all of those, they stop at the end and turn in their harvest for a prize. That's something that is a fairly new activity here at the fairgrounds, and something that's been very well received. We're very proud of it, and just trying to help kids learn about ag more and really focus on that ag education. So that is a great kids activity.
Okay. Do we have any grounds acts walking around?
We do. We have, so our theme this year is the Colorful Colorado State Fair, kind of inspired by the road signs that you see when you drive into Colorado. So with that, we have some very colorful attractions. We have, her name is Zoe the Butterfly. She's on stilts, and she has these very fancy, large costumes that look like butterfly wings. So she'll be strolling around the fairgrounds. We also have BC characters. They're like big, fluffy, kind of costumed guys that will be strolling around. We'll have a drone show with 200 drones every night of the fair at 9:15. We also have a high dive show. So that 90 feet in the air, you'll see divers dive into a giant pool. We have a lumberjack show, so they do log rolling and axe throwing and chopping and all of that kind of entertainment. We also have an extreme pogo show. So these guys are on pogo sticks, so you're going to see them do flips, jump over stuff, just all kinds of cool things on pogo sticks. So yes, we have a wide variety of entertainment around the grounds.
Okay, now let's talk concessions. Do you have like a certain place in the fairgrounds where the concessions are?
No, we have concessions kind of spread out all throughout the fairgrounds. We have vendors kind of lined on both of our main streets, and then there are a few buildings that you can go in and get concessions as well. And then same thing with food. We have alcohol throughout the grounds. You're not confined to one area with that. You can kind of get your beer and walk around everywhere. And then some of our foods that we like to highlight, we have the slopper, which of course has Pueblo green chili, and then we have all of your traditional fair foods, funnel cakes, corn dogs, lemonade, all that great stuff.
Okay. The carnival, can you get the tickets at the gate?
Yep, you can get the tickets at the gate. There are certain days that are better for a bigger value for carnival. If you come on Wednesday of the fair, which is August 28th, your gate admission is $15, and you get an unlimited carnival wristband for that day. So that is definitely the best value if you want to ride carnival rides. And then there are kiosks available also to get carnival wristbands at both the family carnival, which is like smaller rides for younger kids, and then our main carnival area.
Okay, all right. So now let's talk rodeo. What do we got?
Yep, we have 4 nights of PRCA rodeo, August 23rd through the 26th. So Friday the 23rd, we start at 7 o'clock in our Big R Arena for PRCA, and then we have a concert following at Shane Smith and the Saints. And then on Saturday the 24th, rodeo starts at 7 o'clock, and we have Scotty McCreery following the rodeo. On the 25th, we have Lone Star following the rodeo. That one starts a little earlier. It's at 5 o'clock. It's on Sunday. And then on Monday the 26th is our last night of PRCA rodeo, and that starts at 7 o'clock. And then we also have a ranch rodeo on Wednesday. So that one is also great because it's free with your admission. We talked about that day you get a carnival band. When you come in, you also get that. You can watch that ranch rodeo for free as well.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a really good value that day. And then also on Sunday, September 1st is our Fiesta Day, and we do the traditional Mexican charreada rodeo. Very well attended. That one always sells out, so make sure you get your tickets early if you want to come to that. But we do the charreada and then a concert following that as well.
Okay, you have something I haven't seen a lot of the fairs have. You have a beer and wine competition?
We do. That one, it happened already. We already did those entries earlier in the year, and those were judged. But yes, those winning competitions will be kind of on display during the fair, and the results are on our website of the winners of those competitions.
Okay. I imagine you have a lot of vendors all around, right?
We do. Vendors, outdoor vendors all around, and then our Palace of Agriculture. It's our commercial exhibit building. So it's centrally located in the middle of the fairgrounds. There's 2 levels of shopping, close to 200 vendors in that building as well. So yes, all kinds of things and everything you could possibly want, you can probably find at the fair.
What about 4-H buildings, 4-H stuff?
Yep, we have a few different 4-H buildings with displays from all of our state 4-H extension offices. So there's static exhibits, and then we also do 4-H livestock and horse shows as well. Okay.
All right, so we pretty much have covered evening entertainment. Is there anything else you want to say about it?
I don't think so. We have, like I said, in our Big R Arena, we already talked about the 4 PRC rodeos and the concerts we have. The second weekend of fair in that arena, we also do monster trucks. We have 2 monster truck shows, and then we also have a demolition derby. And then in our Southwest Motors Event Center, which is our arena. We have a few different concerts in there. On Thursday, the 29th of August, we have the Commodores and the Spinners.
Okay.
On Friday, August 30th, we have Trace Adkins with Cody Cause. Cody Cause is local to Pueblo, so a lot of folks are excited to see him opening for Trace Adkins. Saturday, the 31st, we have Ludacris. And then on Sunday, September 1st, we have the Goo Goo Dolls. And that show is presented by the Colorado Lottery. So if folks want to attend that one, they can go purchase $30 worth of lottery tickets on one ticket, and then they'll get a voucher for the Goo Goo Dolls concert. So kind of a good value. You could win some money and get to watch a great show and come to the fairgrounds, all for $30.
All right. Did I ask you if you hand people a map when they come in?
You did, and yes, we do have maps available at all of our entrance gates.
Yeah, because it sounds like an awful lot and to look at and to do, and you don't want to miss anything. That's why I asked that.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, we have maps available, and then definitely on our website, too, if anybody needs to go there and find the schedule of events and the map of the fairgrounds.
Are there other events that occur at the fairgrounds during the year?
Yes, we do a variety of events. We host a lot of events throughout the year. For example, we just hosted a Newmar RV rally. We had almost 400 RVs that used our grounds for about a week because we have full camping hookups, so they were here for a while. We host the Pueblo County Fair every July. And in June, we host the annual Rocky Mountain Street Rod Nationals that fills our grounds up with campers and then also street rods and spectators. And so that's a very large event for us. And then we host 4-H events all year, various club meetings, things like that. We host private events, so weddings, parties, things like that in a few of our buildings. We also host sporting events, wrestling tournaments, basketball with District 60, our school district here in Pueblo, and just a variety of events in all of our buildings throughout the year.
Okay. So what's your favorite fair food? Now I'm going to put you on point.
My favorite fair food is probably funnel cake.
Oh, that's a traditional fair food.
It is, and my kids love them, so we love to get one and share that every year. So, fried pickles are probably a close second.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to say? I think we pretty well covered it. We'll get this up, and hopefully it'll help you.
Sounds great. No, I think that's about everything. We're just getting ready, and it's going to be here before we know it.
Okay, thank you, Devin. I've enjoyed talking to you a lot.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.